Drama, 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 drama. Baby mamas, baby daddies. Drama. Drama. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Wanjiku Karaoke. If you're new to this YouTube channel, welcome, karibu sana. If you're watching and you've subscribed, thank you guys, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free. You're not being charged anything. I'm back again, and today I just want to talk about an issue that is, I think, one of the biggest things in my life. I know deep down is families. Families. I have a big heart for families. I have a big heart for people. I have a big heart for families, and I have a cry from within about families. And today, I think when you see, we are told you're called. It's said that you are called to heal where you feel like it, hiyo mzigo ni mzito kwako, like it ni kama wewe inakukwaza. And one of the places zenye ninajua hivyo, I just have a burden for it, is families. And I always want to have this conversation, but I think I said now I'll have this conversation even after watching something on, like, the last few days, what has been happening. And this video today is about one, co-parenting; two, raising a kid on your own, if that is what you're doing; how to deal with some dramas if you have them or anything, because it's really happening. And I have seen, one, it's two. First one, there's Jackie Maribe. Two, ni watu wengi, ni venye tu hao wanaonekana social media. Na pia I think niliona tena Maureen Waititu and also Frank Jimit, nika apparently wako kwa koti, hii mambo ya child support na nini ama whatever. As in, things are happening, and when you see these things are so, as in, ziko mingi manze, there's something that needs to be done about it. And I always say, I will always speak. When I sit down here and speak, I will not speak about something that God has not worked on me. That is one of my bases of everything that I do. I will speak about something that God has worked on me. So hata leo nimeketi tu, nimesema tu nifanye hii video, nimeketi tu bedroom, nikasema tu let me do this, because I know there are people who are out here who want to hear this. And let me first begin. If you don't know, I have a daughter. She turned 8 yesterday. I'm doing this video on the 5th. So she turned 8 on the 5th of November. So she turned 8 on the 4th of November. And I will say for the last 7 years, precisely, I've been a single mom. Because the dad has been in and out of her life. I think there's a count. I can count, including the entire family. They have not been in Tali's life. So I count myself that God gave me that responsibility of raising her. Na pia ndio nifike hapa penye niko, where I can be able even to talk about this and not get mad and not be sad about it. It's because I have undergone training ya kudeal na mimi, si hata na mtu mwingine, ya kudeal na mimi, na obviously dealing with the other partner. Lakini it has been a long journey. I think it took me like almost 5 years just to mature up and get things straight na nini vitu kama hizo. But one, I know it's been a long way, and it reached the point in my life where I was so much at peace, whether this person is in my daughter's life or hayuko. You see, it will never be okay. You see, I say that we are supposed to raise our kids as a father and a mother. That is God's idea. But so many things have come along on the way that have made us not be able to raise our kid in that family unit, like the father, the mother, the child, because that is God's will. But at times we get into situations, you see, when you plan, when you make your own plans outside God, the truth of the matter is you'll have to sustain yourself outside God. People can say whatever they want to say, but I know everyone should take responsibility of their own actions. So if you go get married just for the sake of getting married, when people separate, when people get divorced, kutakuwa na hizo consequences na mara mob zina affect watu wetu. So this is my story. As in me I've been raising my kid with, like, on my own, and my friends and my family who have been there for me even as this journey, and I will say for 7 years, because I remember I left when Tali was 1 year 4 months, so that is 7 years. She turned 8, and I have been there. I have been constantly there in her life, day in, day out. But it's been a journey. And one of the things that I know is for a fact, the reason I am doing this video is I will want to tell whether it is a woman or a man, because not only men who walk away from children, even women. There are men, I know there are men out here who have been left by their wives, and someone went and left and even maybe got remarried. You see, nimekuja kurealize pia tunasemanga tu kuhusu madem. Nobody ever talks about what men are going through. But it's also for any man who has been left with the children, and your wife or the mother to your children just left. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It never starts as okay. It's not easy. It is sometimes exhausting. It is exhausting in terms of finances. It's exhausting emotionally, physically, mentally. You see, even when your child grows, it becomes exhausting. But at the end of the day, I will want to tell you, even as we do this video, even as we start this video, that responsibility, God put it in your life because He knows wewe ndio unaweza. Na kama angetaka huyu mzazi mwingine, you know there is nothing that is impossible in God's hands. There is nothing that is impossible in God. Kama alikuwa anataka huyu mse mwingine akuwe kwa life ya mtu huyu, atakuwa. So, take that responsibility and know the fact that those children are in your care, it means that God knows you can be able to take care of them. And that is all that matters. That is all that matters. So I will start with, when you people have separated, you know, separation ni kitu inavutanga watu, and I say separation is worse than death. It is, because hapa ni ule mtu mwenye unaona uko na machungu zako na nini. One of the things that I will talk about today that God taught me and has taught me over the years, one is forgiveness. When you get to forgive yourself for all the decisions that you made, or even decisions that you made that led you to where you are right now, for feeling like, because at times you feel like you failed, you need to be able to forgive yourself. And two, forgive your partner. Wacha niwaambie, mimi nimeona what it means to carry offense, and offense haisaidiangi. Ukibeba hiyo makasiriko kwa roho, hata ni sawa, ninajua unaamka asubuhi, unaimagine mtu amekunyamazia na watoto wawili, hata huo mmoja, because mimi nasemanga Mungu alinipea mtu mmoja, because angenipea watano mimi singeweza kuhandle. Alikuwa anajua naweza handle mmoja. Lakini kama ulipata watu watatu na huo baby daddy alienda, ama your ex-husband left and he doesn't talk to you, trust me, God knows that you can be able to take care of those kids. So drop the bitterness, because this is one of the things, and unforgiveness, that is making people not to move on with their lives, not to be able to co-parent, because you're so mad, you're so bitter. And the worst part about it, wacha niwaambie, mimi kitu yenye Mungu tu alinifunza, mimi nitakuwa hapa nina stress juu ya baba ya mtoto wangu kwenye yuko, yeye anaserereka, yeye analala fofofo. Ati mimi juu nimeamka, maybe nimetumiwa what do you call it, nimetumiwa school fees, nimeambiwa maybe na headmistress, nimeandikiwa kwa notice kwa diary, nahitaji kulipa. Nikikuja hapa kwa bed nataka kulala, nikilia ama nikipata stress, na mtu penye yuko hajui mtoto wake anakulanga nini, hajui mtoto wake anavaanga nini, lakini anakula, analala, anaamka, anaendelea kunona, anaendelea kuglow. Ati na wewe uko hapo unajistress. The fact that hata umekaa na yeye miaka 2, mwaka 1, inamaanisha that unaweza kufanya hivyo. So guys, one, drop unforgiveness. Drop unforgiveness. Drop it. Drop that offense. And honestly, sana this I will speak to women. Jumi najua wamama ndio tunabebanga makasiriko tunakuanga tumebeba, tunaweza ibeba mpaka hapa. And I know even our older mamas, those people who are born in single families, I know those people who are born in single families, ulizaliwa na single mother wewe wa kitambo, age yangu kama mimi. If you even try to ask your mother who your father is, na saa hii maybe ako almost 70, anaweza kukupasha bado. Na hiyo bitterness mtu ameibeba for that long. So please women, the first thing, you should drop that unforgiveness. Drop it. Drop offense. Haisaidii mtoto wako. 2, drop the hate. Let me tell you one of the reality. Don't even speak ill about that man. Because wacheni niwaambie, the reality that people don't know is what you sow is what you reap. And wacheni niwaambie, if you have a child, huyo mtoto ako na damu ngapi? Ako na DNA 2. Ako na DNA yako na ako na DNA ya baba yake. So the minute you are speaking ill about the father, ni sawa, unajua there's a difference of speaking the truth. Like for example, saying he does not give you support. He has not given you support. That is the truth. And that the truth will always set you free. That is not speaking ill. But you're not even supposed to tell the kids because it is none of their business. It is none of their business. But you insulting that man, unajua kumuita mjinga. Oh, unajua women we say so many things. Baba yako aligongwa na lori akakufa. I was so mad. There was a time in my life I was so mad that I used to say that. But Mungu alinikomboa. I am grateful. You know, unamuita majina. What you think you're doing is, that is what you think you're doing. You think it's right. But every name that you call the father or the mother to that child, because even men wanakuanga tu hapa, huyo ni malaya, huyo sijui ni nini, huyo ni mjinga. The same words that you call the mother to your children is the same thing that you're calling your children. Because kwani wamebeba damu ya nani? Wako na damu yake. So do not call these men names. Do not call these women names. Leave them in peace. Wachana na wao. Mtu wa kuenda ameenda. Wachana na yeye. Usiite every time. Let me tell you, parenting is not about being selfish. And let me tell you, if you are a selfish parent, it is so hard for you to prosper. It is so hard for you to prosper if you are a selfish parent, because it's always about you. But the reality of life is, when God has given, Mungu akikupea mtoto ubebe kwa tumbo, usidhani ameangalia hivi amejua he can be able to trust you with that child. But most of the time it's just the way unaweza pewa gift alafu we misuse. That is how parents act. And what you need to know is this child does not belong to you. Umtoia sio wako. So when you're given that responsibility, take care of it. Usitukane baba ya huyo mtoto, usitukane baba ya huyo mama, because it will appear in your children's life. That is number 2. Number 3, if you people are separated, it takes maturity and grace, like so much grace. It takes so much grace for you people to be able to co-parent. It takes maturity. It takes for you to know that there is a difference between this man and this woman. You see, when it is man and woman, we are relating Shiko and Nani. But when it comes to the children, it is parent. Wewe ni baba yake, mimi ni mama yao. Kila mtu ako na role kwa maisha yake. So it takes maturity to co-parent children. It takes love to co-parent children. Love is not selfish. So you will love your kids enough, because you know there is something bigger than you. You will love your kids enough to allow them to be in their lives, to allow yourself to be able to stand this person. Because wacheni niwaambie, ni kweli people have hurt you. But ndio nasema, kama Mungu haya amekusamehe hizo makosa zote, hakuna kitu yenye usamehe mtu. So you need to be able to differentiate between when we are co-parenting and when it is a relationship issue, me and you, that is personal. But this one, as a parent, we have to be, if we decide to be together in these children's life, we have to be able to be on the same table. And mi usema hivi, one of the things, na mi uambia, hata even in those back on the days where I used to have, you know, seeing women in the life of my father's child, like ile nilikuwa tunawaambia, acha niwaambie, mimi I will be here, like whether atawahi kuwa kwa life yake ama atawahi kuwa kwa life yake, me I will be here and I will always be related to you in the point of we sired a child together. I am raising your child, you are the father to my child, you are the one who brought that child into this world. We will always have that relationship, whether wawe tena ama mimi niolewe tena, hiyo itakuwa reality. And the minute you cannot let that sink in, the minute you cannot let that sink in, you're living in denial. You cannot be able to co-parent. You cannot be able to do things in the right way for these children. It has nothing to do with you. So it takes maturity, too much maturity and grace to co-parents, to be co-parents, by the way. And those children need you. I would lie to you if I say that my daughter does not need the dad. Anamuhitaji, because God knows that. God anajua anafaa kuwa kwa life yake. Nimeongea kuhusu vitu 3. 1, drop the unforgiveness. 2, do not speak ill of any of the parent. And 3, it takes maturity to co-parent. I don't want to do a very long video because I have other things. Kuna vitu zingine pia bado ninataka kuongea. So, first, let's think in that. Let's think in that. Leo tunaanzia na ku drop uchungu yote yenye umebeba, whether ni miaka 10, whether ni miaka 5. I know what it means to be free of that pain and not even caring anymore. I know what it feels. So, we are dropping unforgiveness. We are never speaking ill of the parents to our children who are present or who are not present. And it takes maturity and grace to co-parent. Those are just 3. I am not done with this video. I will do a part 2 of this video. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And share with a friend. Share with a single parent. Share with a single father, a mother, your sister. Please share this video because they need to listen. Because we need healing. We need healing in the family unit. We really need healing. So guys, thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in part 2. Thank you.